Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder finally reacts to Tyson Fury saying he's going to knock out Wilder in 1 round in the trilogy and signing his contract. We're going to talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Before I get started, make sure you guys click on TUBEBUDDY. More from that in this video. Wilder has responded to Tyson Fury. Yesterday, Tyson Fury signed his portion of the contract, and this is Wilder's latest post. It looks like he built an outdoor or underground gun range, and he has a little bit of target practice. I mean, he's strapped up like he's ready for true war. He got his own brand on, Bronze Bomber attire. He's all smiles, and he looks like he's shooting. Let's see how he did. Oh my gosh. I believe this is a message from Deontay Wilder. Look at all the headshots. Look at the body shots. He's going after the heart. I think he posted this. You know, I can't speak on behalf of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, but I think he posted this to let people know he's in good spirits. He's chilling, enjoying his life, and you know, he's coming with bad intentions when it comes to Tyson Fury. He's strapped up and he can't wait. Let's see what he said in the caption. If you know me, then you already know. Huge shout out to Action Target for coming to my compound and blessing my underground gun range with the goods. Hashtag Bomb Squad. Hashtag till this day. Hashtag gun lover. So he out here enjoying life, getting ready. Now, in case you guys haven't seen my video, make sure you guys hit the like button and also subscribe. I drop daily content such as this. We go over all things boxing. I give you the latest and greatest, the news, show you what type of shape the fighters are in. And I made a video about this, but you guys will see it on the screen. Wilder looks like he's in incredible shape. He knew he was getting at this point, that he was getting the Fury fight. Fury pretty much had no choice but to fight him. Wilder won an arbitration, and with that ruling, it forced Wilder forced his hand and had a contract that Tyson Fury tried to evade and get out of it, but a arbitrator judge ruled in favor of Wilder, stipulated that Wilder was owed, and because of a global pandemic, they were unable to, you know, without the presence of live crowds and live gates and stuff like that, a fight of this magnitude, a heavyweight fight, a title fight, it wouldn't have made sense to commence with the fight before a vaccination was available and before crowds were allowed back in many states and cities. So I'm happy Wilder got this. Let the record show this, because I've seen what old media is doing. Old media is trying to play this game and charade and make it look like on ESPN and Top Rank, they had a telecast yesterday, Undisputed, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, and they had Tyson Fury. He was in the building, and they're trying to make it look like Tyson Fury is choosing to fight Wilder, and we all know that's not the case. If you go to the Top Ranks page, they probably have it posted where Tyson Fury was shown on the telecast and he was signing the contract, and they're making it sound, look, see there he was on the telecast yesterday, and they were making it sound like he said something at this podium. They said, would you pay Wilder step aside money? And Tyson Fury said something to the effect of, my punishment is I pay in ass whoopings or something like that. But that's not true. We know Tyson Fury was certainly ready to move along and leave Wilder in the dust, right? He was trying to leave Wilder behind, and he was advocating for a fake Joshua fight. And an arbitrator called a halt to all of that. You know, arbitrator called a halt to that, and he had no choice but to fight Wilder. So we got to make sure the record always shows that. Tyson Fury, to me, he looks he looked like he was on something on this particular telecast. Like his pupils were real dilated. He was all turned up, and he signed the contract on air, or they filmed it or whatever. And they're putting pictures like this. Fury said he's gonna knock out Wilder in 1 round. It should be a good fight. Tyson Fury claims he has Wilder's mojo in his back pocket and things like that. So at the end of the day, we'll see. But like I said, all this is cap, making it look like Tyson Fury just elected to fight Deontay Wilder. that is entirely the opposite of what happened. He definitely tried to run from the fight, and Wilder, his team having certain things in place and making that motion, forced Fury's hand and forced them into this trilogy. So we'll see if it was worth it for Deontay Wilder. That's Wilder's latest approach. He's working with new trainer Malik Scott. The two have been putting in work. Wilder looks like he's in crazy shape. He's adding new wrinkles to his game. Malik Scott looks like he's enjoying his newfound added position and added responsibility. He's always kind of been in Wilder's camp. The two look like they have a good synergy and work well together. So I can't wait. I think this will be a good fight. It's a heavyweight fight. And the other thing I never understood about old media sounded so disgusted. You even had The Athletic. One of the reporters said that it was a dark day for boxing because Wilder threw a monkey wrench into the plans, right? And this was like supposed to be super crushing to the Fury Joshua fight. But Wilder is simply put just getting what he was always owed. This was always the plan. It's not Wilder's fault that you entrusted the lies from Top Rank, Bob Arum, Frank Warren, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, etc., and all the reports and the people who were backing it without doing the legwork. And I mentioned this, Ego Stradamus strikes again. I mentioned this in real time and said, you guys are overlooking a major thing. The elephant in the room is Wilder. How can you be planning all these magical fights and planning the undercard and fighting and lining up the money and doing all this stuff if you don't even know the outcome to this arbitration? So that was just foolishness. I did a video about it, but Peter Fury said much of the same. Peter Fury says the whole thing was bizarre and it was a fiasco. And now they're old media, per usual, they're trying to backtrack and trying to make it right and make it appear like Wilder held up the division or Wilder blocked undisputed. But this was always the case. Wilder told you he wanted revenge. Look, just look at the date. This is after the Fury loss. This is Wilder, February 28th, 2020. He did this video, 2.5 million people seen it, and he told you he was rematching Fury. So this was always the game plan, but it was the lies that y'all were sold, that y'all believed from ESPN and DAZN and Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren and Bob Arum, and these lies that you guys continue to believe, and them trying to shaft Wilder and leave him high and dry, which is what got old media in a bad predicament. And now they know Wilder has the power to end it all with one deadly right. Wilder looks to be in good spirits. I think the pandemic helped Wilder because now he's had more time to recuperate, get his mind right, study tape. He made some shifts to his team, got rid of some people, gave more responsibility to some people. And now he looks like he's in good spirits, because if the immediate rematch would have happened, it was supposed to happen in July. So it would have been from February to July for the trilogy. So that would have been a quick turnaround based on the fact that Wilder was stopped. But Wilder's had plenty of time. And that's another reason why I think Tyson Fury and his camp wanted to run from this, because I think the added weight because of the pandemic makes Wilder even more dangerous, because he's now had proper time to rest his mind, his body and soul, and probably work. And he's probably lived with the notion that Tyson Fury, he believes he cheated and he's got to work on things, change his team, these types of things. So it's been quite a dramatic turnaround for old media, and they're now trying to switch it out to make it look like Tyson Fury just wants to give him, like he's noble and he just wants to give Wilder a shot. The bottom line is Wilder, he's the whole sole reason, him and his team, that Wilder is getting this opportunity. This is not an opportunity that they wanted to give him. And this is probably why what you see on the screen, this is precisely why they didn't want to give him another. So I like Wilder's spirit. The other thing is Wilder, you know, he's posting the gun range and he's just popping out occasionally. He's not really saying too much. Meanwhile, Fury is everywhere. He's posting a bunch. He's posting with celebrities like Shaq. His brother's beefing with Jake Paul, fight that's not going to happen. His brother's fighting someone 0-14. He's just doing all this stuff. And at the end of the day, Wilder's chilling and saying less, and it looks like he's just working. So should be a good fight. Let me know how I did. Also use my link in the description to get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is a way to take your YouTube channel to the next level by optimizing your content. I've been using it for years. It can help you too. Consider TUBEBUDDY. We working. Let me know how I did in this video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TUBEBUDDY. I've used TUBEBUDDY for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TUBEBUDDY is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TUBEBUDDY and level up your channel faster. We working.